Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's message is strong women don't submit. Strong, confident women do not submit to men. Before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers, all of the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions, and I will either answer them privately through the email, or I will share them online with the collective, and it can be your decision. Now, those of you who are interested in these caps, they are available in my online store, and you find a link in the description. Now it's time for our daily affirmation, and we do these affirmations to help with our spiritual growth. And here it is. I am destined for success. I am so grateful. My dreams are becoming my reality. I am destined for success. Know it in your heart. I am grateful. Always be grateful. My dreams are becoming my reality. Let this affirmation sink deep into your spirit. I am destined for success. I am so grateful. My dreams are becoming my reality. Let this affirmation be a blessing to you today. Now it's time for movement. And we do these movements to get our blood circulating. Now today we're going to do arm movement. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to stretch out our arm just like this, and we're going to rotate it back. Rotate it back. All right, and we're going to do it for 5 times. All right, you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now let's do the other side. All right? Here we go. Go backwards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I felt that stretch. I felt it this morning. Now let's dive into the message today. Strong, confident women don't submit to men. I did pull a video to get us started, and then we're going to talk about this issue. Okay, here we go.
I still feel, though, as the man, I am the leader of my household. Right? But as the leader, that doesn't mean that I just tell everybody what to do. My first responsibility as the leader is to make sure everyone is okay. Right? So I have to be of service to my wife. You see what I'm saying? When you say things like that, I have to be of service to my wife. The trigger word for people is like, oh, he wants to serve his wife. He's a simp. And then you have all the detractors who call you a simp because you, as a leader, want to serve your wife, right? Then there's a woman, if she says, no, I want to serve my husband, they tell her she's submissive, and you're setting women back. In our relationship, and it only works in ours because we've agreed to these power dynamics. I'm the man. I'm the head of the household. I lead. We both make a lot of money. I pay all the bills in the house.
Subtle flex.
Right? It's just subtle flex. But because I did make a post. I said, I realized the greatest flex I could ever have is when my wife is kept, but she keeps making money. You see what I'm saying? As the leader, when we both make money, I take care of the family. I take care of our wealth planning. I take care of our legacy building. Whatever money she makes is hers. She can do whatever she wants to do with it. So is she really being submissive and being controlled? No, because she has the opportunity, if she wants to go somewhere else. But me being a leader and being in that position of power, giving her an opportunity to live in a life in a world with full autonomy. Right. She don't have to depend on anybody else, not even me,
or desire anything from somebody.
So when she don't gotta live like that and she can just do whatever she wants, but she still wants to be my wife, that makes me feel good.
Refrain from the woman who can't obey you, who refuses to obey you. And yes, I said obey. Obey means to be in agreement, to go in the same direction as, okay? To comply, to grant a wish or a request, all right? And you need a woman that will do that. Look, let me tell you something. You need to be with a woman who is so humble, understanding, kind, and caring and loving that she can't wait to surrender to you, okay? Because to be honest, a wise woman is only going to choose a good man anyway. So if a woman is with a good man and she can't listen, well, she really shouldn't have been on his radar in the first place. She shouldn't have been nowhere near that man, because that man is so serious about himself that he ain't playing with nobody. You see what I'm saying? You want a woman that can comply, a woman that can obey, a woman that can surrender, who can be humble, can submit, who can agree, who can be in sync, who can harmonize. If you don't, man, you asking for trouble.
Okay, now you see what they said in the video where the fella talked about women submitting to men. Listen, women, I don't feel it's necessary for you to submit to a man. Not in today's society. That, you know, that all comes from the Bible anyway. Submit to your husbands. Women, submit to your husbands, because the man is supposed to be the boss of the family. Well, ladies, in today's society, the women have to work shoulder to shoulder with the men. So why do you need to submit? Submit to what? No. You can be partners, but he's not your boss. You don't need a boss. Now, I did pull a little definition here about submission. Submission in marriage is a sign of strength, not weakness. Okay, now listen to this. This is a definition that's put out there for you. You women. Okay, this is put out for you women. In fact, submission in marriage is a sign of strength. I don't see how. Not weakness. It requires a great degree of personal strength, of character. Well, you know what? Did they say that about slavery? That you showed a strength of character by being a slave? No. Submission in marriage is a spirit of respect a wife shows toward her husband. Why do you have to submit to be respectful? I don't understand the rationale. Why do you need to submit to him to be respectful? He's not your boss. Is that why you marry a man? Is that why many of us want a man? Because we need a leader. We need somebody to lead us and to tell us what to do and tell us what to wear and what to say. Is that what you need? All right. It says here that it is an attitude intended to help her and her husband to live in a more contentful, peaceful life together. You know why? Because the man feels like he's the natural boss of you. Why? No. I'm telling you people, this all came out of religion. It all came out of religion. That the man is the boss. No. Why? Women, you are the more intelligent species. You know, he may have the strength, but you have the brain. You don't need him to tell you what to do. You don't need for him to direct your life in any kind of way. In today's world, women, we have been pushed to go out to work, to bring home the bacon just like the man. Well, you know, why do you need to submit to him? For what? No. Why? So just because he wears pants, now he's your boss? No. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, ladies. Don't submit to these men. Now, I can understand compromise. If you want to sit down with me and let's discuss an issue and then we can come to a compromise. But I need to be treated like a partner. I'm not your slave. I'm not your underling. And I'm not running around here like your servant, feeling obligated to serve you, a man. No. No. Now, ladies, many of these things we do for our men because we love them and we want to do it. That's different. We want to do it. Not that it's your obligation to do it. You understand? There's a difference in that. If you want to care for him, to serve him, to make him happy, then that's your choice. But this thing about submission, where men think that women have to submit to them, no, we're not doing that. We're not that woman anymore. We don't need to submit to you at all because we have power and we know our power now. And it's really nothing that you can do for us that we can't do for ourselves now. Now what? You understand? See, there was a time when men controlled everything. And we women, we had to sit at home and be pregnant and take care of the home until he comes home. And then, we make sure that we have everything planned out for him, his dinner, his clothes, the house is clean and all that. That was when we were at-home women. Now we have to go out and work just like the man. Because men are saying now that they need two to make it. They need two incomes to make it. So if you need two incomes to make it, then you need a partner. You don't need a slave. Women, don't be a slave to these men. And when they want you to submit, that's what they want. They want you to be their slave. You got to go out and work just like him and bring home your money and put it in the bowl, a community bowl, then don't submit. I wouldn't submit to him at all. As long as I'm paying bills, I'm not going to submit. Now, like in the video, the man talked about that he paid all the bills. And the woman, whatever she made, was hers. All right. You may want, in that case, you see, you can submit to your husband if he's taking care of you wholeheartedly. And there are some things that he would like to have done. As long as it is not disrespectful to you, you can submit. As long as it's not disrespectful. But if it crosses the line, I still wouldn't submit. If it was something that I disagreed with doing, I wouldn't do it. Just because he pays the bills, I wouldn't do it. All right? You have a voice, ladies. This is what I want you to know. You have a voice. Use your voice. You don't have to submit. Now, men, weak men, will try to beat you in submission or threaten you in submission. Those are weak men. If you have a man doing that, you don't need to be with him. He is weak. He's trying to beat you down so that you would feel underneath him. It makes him feel above you and feel like he's in control. And then he's happy being in control. You see, you hear men say all the time, man, you can't control your woman. What? What? Women, we're not looking to be controlled by any man. No man can control us. Strong, confident women do not take it. Do not take it. We do not submit. Now, compromise is a different story. But submission means that you bow down, you like a servant. Whatever the master asks you to do or expects you to do, you do it because you don't want any repercussions from the master. Ladies, don't live like that. That's what I say. Don't do it. This man, just because you have agreed to be in a relationship with this man, whether you're married to him or not, because men don't differentiate the way that they deal with you, whether they're married or not. Even if you're dating and he considers himself as your man, he still wants you to submit to him. It's the same thing. Men feel like they need to be in charge. Not unless they're carrying the whole load. And then you're just sitting pretty. All right. You'll submit if that's the case, as long as it's not disrespectful to you. All right. Ladies, this is what I want you to understand. It's not necessary for you to submit to these men. And I know if you are religious, this is what your Bible says. Submit to your husbands. You know, I was raised religious. You know, I say it a lot. My father was a bishop, so I heard it all the time. Submit to your husbands. Don't. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. You know, the Bible has been written and rewritten, and things have been taken out and put in to mean certain things or whatever. That, I don't go along with that. Women, it's not necessary for you to submit to your husbands. Ladies, those of you who have submitted, look at your life. Are you happy? Are you strong? Do you feel any power in your life? Not if you submit. If you submit, you've given all of your power over to someone else to do with you as they will. Ladies, don't do it. Don't ever do it. If you're with a man, you should be able to sit down with him and talk about issues. Him too. Talk about issues and make it make sense. Don't just say, you do it because I'm the head and you do it because I said do it. No. No. We don't work like that. And then if he gets abusive, you know it's time to go. Because a lot of men will. When you don't submit, they feel like they're going to beat you into submission. Ladies, it's time to pack your bags and leave. Do not submit. Don't submit. All right? I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. I believe submitting to a man is detrimental to your own growth, ladies. It's detrimental to your own growth. You stop your growth and giving it to another person to grow for you. Don't do it. Keep your power. Know who you are. Love yourself. And be confident. And be strong. And be self-reliant. And be independent. And no one will be able to ruin you because you will have control of your own life. Okay? All right. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here is the link. Send your questions to Miss Faye's World, YT, at hotmail.com. That's Miss Faye's World, YT, at hotmail.com. And try to keep your letters to one page. Just summarize your situation and ask the question. And if you prefer that I answer your question privately through the email, just put it at the very top of your letter and I will comply. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. And to show my appreciation, I will be giving away a deck just like this one to one of you lucky subscribers once this channel hits 100,000. This is a 53 Oracle card deck of I Am affirmations, and I will announce the name of the winner right here on the channel. So keep watching, and good luck to all of you. I want to thank you so much for your comments. I do read them, and I appreciate each and every one of them. I want to thank you for your letters, and a special thank you for those who leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best, and I really hope to see you next time.